turn on the oven. It's gotta be flipped.
Oh. Can everybody hear me? Awesome. All right, we're going to give everybody a chance to fill in, and here in a couple of minutes we're going. Let's see what we got so far. So, hello, Silver Mayhem. Hello, Rachel, Silver Stranger, Ant, Mike Wolf, SJ's Mixed Adventures, Charlie H. Hi, Paula, Blockhead, Lemonhead, Mike Badger, Cheryl. Got Mike Wolf, Josh Wright. How's everybody? Alright, so today's been an amazing day, guys. There's already so much information that's gone through, and we're not even done yet. We've still got our show. We've still got Robert Lawson after me. You'll find his link below in the description, and towards the end of the stream, I'll put his link in chat. For those of you who don't know who Robert Lawson is, he's one half of the Coin-Op group, and he's also got his own channel that he does auctions and educational videos on a lot. The guy is super smart. Oh, thanks, Silver. Yeah, most of my shirts feature either skulls or Grim Reapers or something of the nature, because that's just my thing. Thanks, Ken.
Hi, people.
And then, of course, we've still got tomorrow. There's my wife saying hello. So I want to let everybody know there's been some changes for tomorrow. There was a couple of open slots, so I volunteered for one of those slots tomorrow. So tomorrow, I don't remember the time right off, but I will be streaming again tomorrow for the seminar talking about proof coins. And I will actually be featuring a proof coin giveaway in that live stream. So, alright, before we get into the primary content of tonight's stream, I just wanted to go over a few things that are coming up on our channel. Of course, a number of you have already dropped into our auctions we've had the last couple of Monday nights. We are going to make that a usual thing. So every Monday night we're going to be probably staying Monday nights for right now. We're going to be doing weekly auctions. A few things just to kind of give you a little preview of what's to come for this Monday. We've got Morgan dollars that are going to be up for auction. We got, what else do we got? We got Walking Liberty half-dollars. We've got Mercury dimes. We've got a Barber dime. We've got a couple dozen Canadian large cents that are going to be going out. We've got Indian heads. We've got buffaloes. We've got V nickels. We got proofs. We got slab coins. We got a 1,700-year-old coin. Yes, you heard that right. Not a coin from the 1700s. A 1,700-year-old coin is going to be up for auction on Monday night. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream, Ken. I don't know what the new night's going to be for. We're going to be doing a second. No peace dollars this week, Silver. We'll try and get some more of those for next week. We are going to be starting to do a second weekly live stream. That one's going to be just the standard stream. You know, just talking about coins, maybe doing some live coin roll hunting, looking at currency, things of that nature. Trey, I have not given my clue away yet. That'll be later. So you'll have to stick around. But I will get my clue out there, and I'll have a second clue for tomorrow. Which, Paula, make sure that you email me my second clue for my time slot tomorrow. So I can put that out there. Excuse me. So, alright. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, make sure that you sub up to our channel, because once we hit 500 subs, we are going to be doing a big giveaway. I've already got a couple of videos up showing some of the prizes that are already available, and we're going to be adding 2 more prizes to what's already there. So we're closing in on 300 right now. We're getting close. And once we hit 300, we'll be announcing the next prize, and then at 400, we'll be announcing the final prize. And then at 500, we'll be doing the actual video, or the actual giveaway. So make sure that you definitely hit that subscribe button so you can have a chance at winning some really good stuff. Alright, I think that does it for news on our channel. Oh, we're on Facebook. If you don't know, if you guys are on Facebook, check us out. Just look up Cheapskate Coins on Facebook. You'll find us. Make sure you check out the YouTube Coin Community Facebook page. Go get entered in on there. A lot of us, once we put videos up, we'll post links to it. When we find stuff, we're doing coin roll hunting, we'll post pictures up. If you find something that you think might be an error and you're not sure, you can post pictures up and ask. Just make sure your pictures are clear. And all of us in the coin community will help you to know what you found. So, alright, let's get into the actual subject of tonight. Hopefully it'll fill the full hour. So our main subject for tonight is lesser known coins. So basically these are coins that those of you that are coin experts or close to being coin experts, I'm sure you'll know about all these, but for the beginner and intermediate collectors, these are all coins that you may not know even existed. So, for example, this you see that photo up next to my face. That's our first coin. That coin is the 1938 Daniel Boone Centennial Commemorative Half-Dollar. Now, of course, because it's 1938, that means it is 90% silver. And that's one of the many commemorative half-dollars that they put out there. And it's to commemorate Daniel Boone, obviously, since it's the Daniel Boone half-dollar. And if you're one of those people that ever wants to get all of the, say you want the whole half-dollar collection, well, then this would be one of the coins that you would need to get. And it's a really pretty design. So definitely, if you want to get the full collection, this is going to be one you're going to want to pick up. A lot of the coins, by the way, tonight are going to be commemoratives, because commemoratives are, just because it says commemorative doesn't mean it's not a real coin. It's still a real coin. It was still minted by the U.S. mints. Beth, I'm not actually sure what the mintage on this one is, and if I try and open another page, my stream is going to keel over and die. So if anybody wants to be nice and actually check out the mintages and post them in chat while I'm going through these, that would be most awesome of you. Hey, Rivendell. But yeah, these are actually real coins. They're actual, you know, it's a $half-dollar. It's got a face value of 50 cents. It was created by the U.S. Mint. So commemoratives are still coins. So if you want the full collection, you want these. All right, so that's, again, this is the Daniel Boone. Moving on to our next coin. A lot of you, I'm sure, know about this one, but for the ones who don't, this is the 1964 Kennedy proof, but this is the one that has the enhanced hair. So what that means is, I don't know if it'll show my pointer or not. Yeah, no, it's not going to. I don't have it set up for that. Oh, no, it is. Cool. If you look in here, and then kind of down in here, there's a lot more definition in the hair. And Kennedy's widow, when they made it, actually, she didn't like it, so she asked them to change it. And so they did. And so there was only a handful of these that were made. So if you ever get the 64 proofs and it has this enhanced hair, these coins are worth a lot of money. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for these, because they are out there. You can still find them. You can definitely still find them. So that's the 1964 Kennedy proof $half-dollar with the enhanced hair. Alright, our next coin up. A very nice looking coin. This one is the 1986 Ellis Island Statue of Liberty commemorative dollar. This one is an actual dollar coin. And this one is not silver. This one is a copper nickel clad coin. You can still pick these up a lot of the times. You can find them for, you know, 15, 20 bucks. So if this is something you want to throw into your collection, it's not going to be an expensive buy. So you definitely, you know, if you're trying to collect all the dollar coins, you're going to want to pick this one up. But that's I really like the design, especially the Obverse. That Statue of Liberty looks really nice. And then you got the close-up of the torch there on the back. Alright, moving on. I'm getting through these fast. Hopefully I can fill this entire hour. I thought this was going to take longer. Alright, this is another Statue of Liberty commemorative dollar. Or the $half-dollar, rather. This is the same year, 1986. Statue of Liberty $half-dollar commemorative coin. This one is also a copper nickel clad. And again, it's a really, really nice design. Some of these commemorative coins have the best designs. They're really nice. So some of these are coins that I want to pick up eventually someday. Especially one that's actually one of my favorite coins ever made. Just because I think it looks awesome. And I'll let you know which one that is when we get to it. So again, this is this one and the last coin were both 1986. One was the dollar, one was the $half-dollar. They're both the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island commemoratives. Moving on. All right, this one is from 1991. This is the Golden Anniversary Mount Rushmore commemorative 90% silver $half-dollar. And this is a proof. So, for those of you who like silver and want something different, here's a silver dollar for you. Or silver $half-dollar, rather. It's a $half-dollar, right? I want to make sure. Yep, okay. But it's got, of course, the Mount Rushmore there on the Obverse. I think that's the Obverse. And then the buffalo that looks really cool. Which I'm not sure, but I think that might actually be kind of the same buffalo design they used for the nickel, for the modern bison nickel. Don't quote me on that though, but it does look really similar. So yeah, that is a really, really pretty silver coin. Okay, Ken said the halves are clad, the dollars are silver. All right. Listen to Ken. He knows a lot more than I do. Excuse me. All right, next up. The next couple of pictures I'm going to show you are something that some of you may not even know actually existed. I know you're aware of the America the Beautiful series. The quarter series that's going to run up until 2021 is going to be the end of it. What some of you might not have known is starting in 2012, every single one of those coins has an S business strike. Not a proof, a business strike that are NIFC. And these, if you see there, you see the S mint mark, these were minted in San Francisco. These are not giant coins, these are standard size quarters. They just happen to be the America the Beautiful quarters that were minted in San Francisco. So anybody who wants to try and collect the entire the America the Beautiful series, you want to get the S strikes that were NIFCs. Here's another photo of one with the S mint mark. These are all still copper nickel clad. They're made exactly the same way the Philadelphia and the Denvers are made. They're just from San Francisco. They're sold every year in the 5-coin set. You can buy them from the mint. And the odds of you ever actually finding one of these in circulation, while probably not impossible, is really rare. So, but you could get, like, if you go on eBay, you could get the entire thing from 2012 to date, all of them that have been released for like 30 bucks. There's people selling the full sets of the S marks all the time. Yeah, my wife's using the microwave. Alright, next up. Next one we're looking at is the 1921 Missouri Centennial Half-Dollar. This is another one that has a really cool design. I'm not actually sure who that is on the Obverse. I meant to look it up before I came on, and I completely spaced it. So if anybody wants to look that up and throw it in chat, I would appreciate it. Because I'm sure it's probably like, I don't know, maybe it's Daniel Boone again, I don't know. But it's you know, got the Native Americans on the back. It's a really nice design. Sometimes I wish that our normal money would have designs like this instead of just the boring designs that we've all seen so many years that we're getting bored of. It's one of the reasons why I like collecting the foreign coins, just because some of their designs are really awesome. So again, this one is 1921, which means it is a 90% silver half-dollar. Oh yeah, Josh, I can definitely send you a list of these after I'm done. Just remind me. In fact, throw me an email asking me for them at cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. So that way I make sure that I remember. Alright. Moving on. Trying to keep up with chat here. Let's see. Okay, Rivendell says just a frontierman, so it's not anybody specific. Just an average frontier guy. Alright, anybody who likes animals on their coins. It's a cool one with a bear. Alright, this one we've got the 1936 San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge Commemorative Half-Dollar. This is a really cool looking coin. Again, 1936 means it is a silver. 90% silver. It's, of course, got the Oakland Bay Bridge. And it's got the big old bear on there. Very cool looking coin. I actually didn't even know this coin it actually existed until I started actually doing research for today. So it's cool that I came across this one. Because, I don't know, I like animals on coins. I think they're cool. Could be Bridgeport, I'm not sure. Is that what the port next to the bridge is called? For the Oakland Bay Bridge? I don't know. All right. Moving on. Next up, we've got the 1935 California Pacific International Exposition half-dollar. Try and say that 5 times fast. That is a mouthful. This is another 90% silver coin. Again, this is another one with a really, really beautiful design. I really like the way this coin looks. The artists that did this coin, they really outdid themselves. That looks fantastic. As a really just, I get stuck looking at these two even now. All right. Oh, okay, Lemon said they built a new one right next to the old one. Nice little history lesson going. And you know what? That's one of the great things about coins and coin collecting is as you study them, you learn about history of America. Because a lot of our coins drew from history, so you actually learn things about history you may not have actually known, which is always cool. All right, next one. Remember I told you that one of these was my favorite coin ever made in America? This is the one. This is the 1927 Battle of Bennington Commemorative half-dollar. And just because of that panther on the back, I love this coin. I love that cat on that coin. That is amazing. I want to own one of these coins one of these days. I was actually looking these up the other day, and I found a couple on eBay that they weren't terrible, but you know they were maybe in the, maybe about the VG20 range for about 40, 50 bucks. So I mean, maybe one day I'll be able to get one. But this is just a fantastically beautiful coin. I love this coin. So let's see. I wanted to say, if I remember right, this was Kentucky. Had to do with Kentucky. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Obviously, it's somewhere that has panthers or mountain lions of some type. All right, I'm going to check up on chat real quick. Let's see. We got Charlie in. We got Robin. Kyle Hayes is in now. Hidden Numismatist is here. Oh, Vermont. Thank you, Bill. It's a Vermont coin. Vermont is a really pretty state. It's a state you don't really think about or hear about that much unless you live there, but it's actually a very beautiful state. All right, moving on. Next up we have the Walking Liberty. Now you might be wondering, why the heck is a Walking Liberty on this list? Everybody knows about Walking Liberties. Well, what you might not know is if you want the full Walking Liberty collection, then in 1917, there were 2 versions of some of the Walking Liberties that were made. There's the Obverse mint mark and the reverse mint mark. The reverse is the one that most people are used to. This is an example of the Obverse. It's got that mint marker right there, like they do on the modern day half-dollars. So this was in 1917. This was the first time they were playing around with maybe putting the mint marks on the Obverse. So it's just a neat coin out of the Walking Liberty collection that a lot of people may not have known were actually out there. And if you get the Obverse mint mark ones, they're worth a significant markup from the standard mint reverse mint mark. Moving on. For your penny collectors, especially your new ones, I'm sure you're familiar with, you got the Shield cents now, you got the Memorial cents before that, you have the Wheat cents before that, you have the Indian cents before that, but you may not know that for just 2 or 3 years before that, you had the Flying Eagle cents. And the Flying Eagle cents were only done for 1956 through 1958. So yeah, 3 years. I'm not sure why they only did them for that short of a time, because it was a beautiful design. They looked great. But they only did them for 3 years. And it's extremely rare, but especially for those of you that do penny boxes, you can still find these in penny boxes. There was, maybe a month and a half ago, I don't remember whose channel it was, but there was one of us YouTubers that, on a live stream doing a coin box, pulled out a Flying Eagle cent. So they are definitely still out there. It's just really, really rare to find one. Okay, Hoogie's Hobby Shop said the public just didn't like them, so I guess they just weren't well received by the public. I'm amazed how much effect that the public's crying out about, we don't like the design of a coin, makes the mint be like, alright, fine, we'll change it. If I was in charge of the mint and I liked the design, I'd be like, you know what, deal. It still spins the same. But that's just me, and that's probably why I don't work for the mint. Alright, next up, getting back into the commemoratives. Alright, on this one we've got the 1995 World War II Victory Commemorative Half-Dollar. Some people do sometimes refer to this as being the V half-dollar, because of course of the giant V there in the front. Right there. And then you got the soldier on the ground, looking over the rise there. So another really nice, just a really nice design for a coin. This one is a proof coin that's in the photo. And just another really nice, you know, if you like collecting World War II memorabilia, yeah, it's not obviously from World War II, but it's still a very nice coin, and you might as well pick it up. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up we've got the Civil War commemorative the Vietnam War. Sorry, this is from 1994. This is the Vietnam Memorial commemorative half-dollar. That, of course, being the memorial wall that's got the name of every soldier that was killed during the Vietnam War. And then it's got the medals on the other side there. I'm not up on my medal history, so I'm not sure what medals these all represent. I do believe that the one on the far right is the Medal of Honor. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that is the Medal of Honor on the right, the one with the star on it. So another really, really nice coin if you want to collect up all of the dollar coins. This is a beautiful one to have. Yeah, Robert, definitely. That is a beauty. Yeah, Rachel, that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to do my show on these, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that haven't seen a lot of these coins. Alright, moving on. Next up, we've got the 1995 Civil War commemorative half-dollar. So this is an obvious Civil War coin. Of course, you got the drummer there that would lead the unit into the field. And for those of you who don't know Civil War history, two positions that were considered to be a great honor were being the drummer and being the flag carrier. That was, if you were able to do those two positions, that was considered to be a huge honor within your unit. A lot of the times, the drummers were actually done by children. They would lead them up, to kind of like the staging area, and then they would pull them back because, of course, obviously they're not going to send children into war. So a lot of times it was children that did this, but there were times that it was actually a member of the unit that carried the drum. And then, of course, you got the old Civil War cannon there on the other side. So another nice design. All right, next up, we have got the 2005 Marine Corps Commemorative Half-Dollar. Of course, it's got the Semper Fi on the back there, Semper Fidelis. It's got the emblem of the Marine Corps. And this is actually a rendition of the Marines raising the flag at, I believe, Iwo Jima. I'm sorry if I messed that history up. If I did, somebody please correct me. But I believe that's the Iwo Jima flag being raised up by the Marines. All right, checking on chat real fast. All right, Paula, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. All right, Syracuse Dave said I am correct. That is the Iwo Jima. Awesome. I definitely didn't want to mess that up. All right. Next up, we've got the 1925 Confederate Commemorative Half-Dollar. So this one again is a 90% silver because it was minted in 1925. You got, I'm assuming that's probably Robert E. Lee there on the horse in the front. And then you got the nice eagle in the back there that looks really good. I actually like that design. So, whether you were a supporter, you know, I know there's all the craziness right now going on around the country about, you know, the whole North and South thing. I don't even want to get into it. It's a part of our history. No matter what you want to say, it's a part of our history. This is a beautiful coin. It commemorates that history. I would recommend to anybody who wants the full collection, pick this coin up. It's a very beautiful coin. All right, moving on. Actually, only got 2 more coins left, so yeah, this is only going to go for about the first half an hour of the stream. It's all right, we'll find something to talk about, I'm sure. All right, this one is the 1926 Sesquicentennial Half-Dollar. For those of you who don't know what sesquicentennial means, you've got centennial, which is 100 years. You have bicentennial, which is 200 years. And then you have sesquicentennial, which is 150 years. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in chat here. I believe that's how you spell it, if I spelled it right. So that means a 150-year anniversary. So again, this is a, you know, it's got the same Liberty Bell design that they used for the Benjamin Franklin half-dollars. So that's of course the cracked Liberty Bell there. Just another interesting coin for your, you know, to put in your collection if you want to get the full collection going. All right, and we are closing this out on the lesser known coins. You all, of course, are familiar with the 1943 steel cent. For those of you who aren't, in 1943, the steel cent was issued because the copper needed to be used in World War II. They needed it for armor. They needed it for bullet casings. And then you've got the rare copper 1943. Well, this is even more rare, and yes, you hit it on the nail on the head. This is actually the 1943 silver wheat cent. Yes, these do exist. There were a number of wheat cents that were accidentally strunk. That's my new word, strunk. That's my word of the day. S-T-R-U-N-K, strunk. They were struck, there we go, on dime planches. And the only way you'll be able to differentiate really between this and the steel penny is that it will weigh the amount a dime is supposed to weigh. And if you can find one of these very, very rare coins out there, I can't even begin to tell you what it would be worth. It would be way, way up there. So, just one of those things to keep an eye out for, because if you find one of these, holy smokes. Hey, wow. It's not often that somebody can say they taught Ken something. Yeah, Ken, these things are out there. There's very few of them, but they're out there. So, all right. So that is, what was it? 17 or 18 coins there that a lot of you may not have known about, that you may want to keep an eye out and add to your collection. And I'll go ahead and flip back through all these again so you can see them all again. Alright, so again we've got the 1938 Daniel Boone Centennial Commemorative Half-Dollar. We've got the 1964 Proof Kennedy Enhanced Hair. We have the 1986 Ellis Island Statue of Liberty Commemorative Dollar. The 86 Commemorative Statue of Liberty Half-Dollar. The 1991 Golden Anniversary Mount Rushmore Commemorative 90% Silver Half-Dollar. We have the S Strike NIFC America the Beautiful coins. Every single quarter from 2012 to date has one of these. You just have to buy them special from the mint or get them off somebody who already has them. We've got the 1921 Missouri Centennial Half-Dollar. The 1936 San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge Commemorative Half-Dollar. The 1935 California Pacific International Exposition Half-Dollar. The 1927 Battle of Bennington Commemorative Half-Dollar. The 1917 Walking Liberty Half-Dollars with the Obverse mint marks. Don't quote me on this. I want to say on these, I believe it was only the D and the S that they did the Obverse. I don't think the Philadelphia had one. Well, I guess if it did, how would you know if it was a plain day? Alright, we've got the 1995 World War II. Oh, what? Nope, that's the next one. This one's the Flying Eagle Cents from 1956 to 58. We have the 1995 World War II Victory Commemorative Half-Dollar. We have the 1994 Vietnam Memorial Commemorative Half-Dollar. The 1995 Civil War Commemorative Half-Dollar. The 2005 Marine Corps Commemorative Half-Dollar. The 1925 Confederate Commemorative Half-Dollar. The 1926 Sesquicentennial Half-Dollar. And the 1943 Silver Wheat Cent struck on a dime planchet. So hopefully some of these will give you an idea of something that you saw that you like, that you'll decide to go after and add to your collection, because these are all beautiful coins and they'd be great to have in your collection. Alright, I'm going to go check through chat again, see if there's anything I missed. Scrolling up a bit. Yeah. Beth said she didn't know she wanted them, but now she does. Alright, so does anybody have any questions they want to ask, or if either I can, if I can answer it, I will, or if anybody in chat can look it up, then we'll try and get you an answer for it. So Vietnam coin favorite on personal level. Awesome, Rob. Syracuse Dave also wants the Vietnam. Yeah, that is a really nice, especially for anybody who was in or knows anybody who was in Vietnam. That's definitely on a personal level would be a good coin to own. And believe it or not, a lot of these you can pick up for a fairly decent price. Is there a penny on a silver? Yeah, Rachel, this one, the one that's on the screen right now, is the 1943 wheat cent that was struck on a dime planchet. Some of the silver dime planchets from 1944 got mixed in with the steel planchets. And I guess they look so similar, nobody caught it. So they made it out into circulation. I'm not sure how many of them made it out, but I know they're still out there, and not all of them are accounted for. Yeah, Ken Peavey definitely. Ken Peavey has some of these commemorative coins in the Big Show sometimes. So check out the Big Show every Sunday. Ken, is it every Sunday or every other Sunday right now? Are you you're swapping weeks with Robert Lawson now, right? Bill said I had the 83 Olympic commemorative, but put a big scratch in it. Yeah, I want to get that coin. That's a nice coin. I wish I would have had that one for this, actually, because that is a really nice coin. Oh, okay, not the Big Show, the auction, okay. So it's Friday night auction for Ken. Every Sunday you're awake, okay. It's Fridays that you swap with Robert Lawson. Yeah, we've all had those weeks that we're like, where's Ken at? Why didn't he go on? Where's the Big Show? Or even on Saturday when, you know, I know like a few of us are like start to get jittery when you don't show up for the coin class. We're like, where is he? Somebody go check if he's alive. Yeah, for anybody who saw the second portion of Lemon's stream, we finally got to see what he looks like.
I don't know.
You get mail? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Sometimes you got to barbecue. Sometimes you just got to put the coins away and pull out the meat. Fire up the grill. Live stream from the grill, man. Let us see what you're cooking. Show us those skills. Oh yeah, man. We make a lot of currency for a lot of countries here. There's some countries out there that just don't, you know, they don't want to spend out the money for whatever reason to build their own mint, so they just hire out the mints in America to do it. Say hello to Beth. She said hello.
Hi.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I know there's a lot of countries that have some corruption going on, so yeah, that could do it.
You should get a clue.
I haven't done the clue yet, Aunt. It's coming. Just wanted to field questions first. The clue is coming, guys. Calm down. Patience is a virtue, my grasshoppers. I'll do the clue here in a couple of minutes. Just watching for any more comments or questions that I need to field. So I've caught every stream today, and I gotta tell you, I have no clue what it's pointing at. Right now, it's looking to me like the answer is going to be every year we've ever made coins. It's kind of seeming like it's leaning that way. What's my favorite lesser-known coin? Oh, let me flip back to it. It was in these. Right here. This one is my favorite. Just because I like that big cat on the back. I think that's beautiful. I want this one. I will get one eventually. And this one was 1927 Battle of Bennington Commemorative Half-Dollar from Vermont. I love big cats. I think big cats are amazing. I want to pet them, but you know, I know they would eat my face, so I refrain. And we have mountain lions here that are absolutely beautiful, but I know they could kill me, and there's nothing I can do about it. All right. Who wants a clue? People be flipping out. Who wants a clue? The clue. Double check and make sure I give you the right one. Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Alright, I'm going to put it in chat, and I'm going to let you know what it is. Alright, our clue for you is 1961. There you go. 1961. That is your clue that you need to try and piece together the answer for the giveaway for that $5 Gold Eagle. I have no idea what the answer is. And make sure if you guys missed me in the streams, make sure you go back and watch the after post. Because you can go to each one of the channels and watch them. YouTube posts them all up so you can get all of the clues. So, alright. So that pretty much does it for us. Just want to say, again, everybody, make sure you subscribe to everybody. Because that helps to grow all of the channels. There are some people that, you know, are really looking for being able to, you know, get their subs up because they're new. They're looking for an audience. So everybody sub to everybody. It just helps everyone out.
Dude.
And hope to see.
Water stuff.
Yeah, I already announced it. And I hope to see everybody on Monday for our auction. Because we're going to have some great stuff. Lots of silver. Lots of oldies. And let me get Robert's link in chat for you guys. Because he's coming up to close out the night tonight. And again, I'm filling in a slot tomorrow as well. So tomorrow I'll be streaming again. And I'll be talking about proof coins. And I will be actually doing a proof coin giveaway tomorrow. Alright, there's a link to Robert Lawson's page. So everybody make sure you jump over and catch his stream coming up next. He's closing out the night. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close this out 15 minutes early. That way everybody has a chance to, you know, get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack.
What time?
I'm wanting to say, Ken, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm wanting to say I'm coming on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern for the proof show. And then we also, on every Monday night, we do the auction starts at 4 p.m. And that's Pacific time, so that's 7 Eastern. So come and check us out on Monday. So, all right, everybody have a good night.
Yes.
Thanks for jumping in. I hope you guys like some of the coins that you saw. And I hope you guys end up being able to pick up some of them.